Good morning. How is everybody doing? I am doing great. It's a good morning. It's a bit early, but it's okay. Today, I am going to share three things. I'm going to talk about extreme, breakdown, and in between. These are terms that I use a lot in animation. I'm going to give you an example. Let's start with a chart. As we always start with a chart. Let's say, for instance, we have 5 drawings, and 1 is the first one, and 5 is the last one. This is an extreme. And this one also is an extreme. The one in the middle, that's a breakdown. That's number 3. And the ones in between 1 and 3, that's in between. And the one between 5, the 3 and 5, that's also in between. All right, let's just do an example. Let's say we have a tree that's falling, and we're gonna use eight frames for that tree to fall. I'm gonna start with a tree. All right, this is our tree. Put it on your skin so we can see the other one, and we're gonna get that tree falling. Let's make sure we're following an arc. Should be all right. A bit taller, but that's okay. All right, that's an extreme. So the first one is an extreme, and the last one also is an extreme. Now, the one in the middle, that's a breakdown. So that's number 3. Let's put some numbers on it. So 1, that's 8. And this one is usually extremes in animation. We just circle them to know where you started and where you finished. So the ones in between, that's going to be 5. Right? So we have an extreme, it's the first one. We have a breakdown, that's number 5. And we have another extreme, that's number 8. Now, we are going to add in-betweens. Let's follow that arc. I'm going to follow that arc. Now that's an in-between. Let me just say just the starting letters. And the one in between 5 and 8 is another in between. Okay, now if you play it, you can see it's a little smoother. Now, if you thought that this was okay, and you like to animate on 2s, that means it's 12 frames per second. That would do it. But if you like me and you like to animate on 1s, which is 24 frames per second, you're probably gonna go back in and add more drawings. So these also are going to be called in-betweens. Okay, in-betweens.
All right, if you play it, it's probably smoother, but it's a little fast. So if you wanted to add if you want it to be more soft and slower, you just stretch these drawings. You add a frame to each drawing, and then you go back in. You add more drawings. You're just smoothing the action. My bad. A few plates, a little slower. All right, that was the that was what I wanted to talk about today. To recap, so we talked about extreme. These are drawings that, let's say, for instance, from one place to the next, the first drawing, the last drawing. That's extremes. The drawing in between, that would be a breakdown. And then now the drawings that connect the whole drawings, the ones that are like in between one and the one in the middle, and from the one in the middle to the last, those are in betweens. All right, hope you learned something, maybe, or you're gonna teach me something that I forgot today. Yeah, for the people that are new on this channel, my name is Serge, and this is Art by Serge. I started this channel because I want to share things I learned. There are certain things I share about animation. That's probably going to be more of the things that I share on this channel. And also I share certain things about life that I learned along the way, and I have been trying to at least share some things here so like people don't suffer like the way I did when I was going through this stuff for a long time. So if this helps you, I'm glad. And also if you disagree with anything I say, please put in a comment, and let's go out there and do some good art. All right, bye bye. See you guys tomorrow.